What's up guys? Today I was pretty damn bored. I didn't know what to do. So I'm gonna make this video to show you guys how to hydro dip the right way, because I've seen videos of people doing hydro dips and I've seen people do it themselves and it doesn't turn out as well as they see in other videos, it turns out. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do it the right way. I'm gonna be using these colors. I have a matte gray, glossy pink, a matte baby blue, and I have matte black, and then I have this chameleon oil slick looking color. You guys know, and I like these type of oil slick colors. I find them very cool. And I have a 4.8 Mattier MFX deck that I'm going to be using as the deck I will be painting. So I'm gonna be painting this one. It's already primered. I suggest you guys primer whatever you're gonna paint first. So just sand it down to raw, get all the paint off, and then not clear coat, but primer it with a primer. You could either use like the matte gray or like just the matte white or a matte black, depending on what kind of a color you're gonna use on top of the deck. I went with just a white, so you get more of a brighter color with the regular colors as a base coat for this. So yeah, I went with the primer white. So I'm gonna be showing you guys how to hydro dip. So with hydro dipping, you're gonna need obviously spray paint. You're gonna need a good sized bucket of water, depending on what you want to do. So like, say you're gonna like hydro dip this like this, you want to make sure you have a deep enough, tub or whatever you're using to hydro dip. Or unless you're just doing like the bottom, then it doesn't have to be too deep, but just a good size tub or like plastic bin of any sort that you have no use for and don't care about getting paint on it or anything. So you're gonna need that. Obviously you're gonna need a deck or whatever you're gonna use to paint or hydro dip, and then you're gonna need your spray paint and stuff. There's different ways to do it. You can like just spray it on the water and just let it sit how it is and then do it, or you can make designs to it. I'm just gonna do something more simpler, just like spray paint different colors on the water and then just hydro dip it and do it like that, because there's people that do designs with it and stuff, and I'm not gonna go that far. I'll probably make a video of how to do designs on hydro dip, but this video is just the main step and basic stuff. So what I'm going for right now is I want to do a half and half colorway. So I'm going to do the top head tube. I want to do it pink, gray, and blue, like tie-dye hydro dip looking, like something like that. And then on the other side, I'm gonna do just the matte black with the chameleon finish. And I mean, in my mind, I feel like it'll look pretty good. So I'm not too sure what it's gonna turn out like, but in my mind, I feel like it's gonna look pretty sick. So we're gonna see what's up, and I'll show you guys how to do the hydro dip step by step. So this is what I'm using right now. It's just a tub of water. Please make sure when you put the water in there that there's no like little like dust or like leaves or particles in there. Make sure the tub is nice and clean. Try to keep the water as steady as you can while you spray paint onto the water. It's just a regular tub, nothing special. Another thing you'll need is some sandpaper. Preferably like a very high grit, like really fine. This is a little bit rough. It's a little bit on the rough side, but it'll have to do because for the hydro dip, we're gonna need to wet sand it to smoothen it out, because when you're hydro dipping, it tends to leave like the paint sticking up or like bumpy and not a smooth surface. So what we want to do is we want to get that smooth surface so it looks professional and it looks really clean. So we're gonna have to wet sand it, so you're gonna need sandpaper. So that's one of the materials you'll need for this project. So right now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spray paint the bottom half matte black, and then once it's dried and stuff, I'm gonna do the top part. So make sure you shake the can very well. And always spray it like this to get the extra air out till there's no air, because then that's all just paint at that point. Do a light first coat, and then and now basically just let it dry, and then once it dries we'll do one more coat and then we'll start the head tube. So you want to let it dry about 35 minutes because this paint does dry up pretty quick and it's just a matte black. So let it dry for like 35 minutes and then come back and then do another coat, so it's like really dry and you don't have to worry about it denting or getting creased or anything like that. So let it dry for a good amount of minutes, then come hit it again with another coat, and then we'll move on to the head tube. Now I'm gonna spray the bottom part real quick. Here, I'm gonna stand like this instead. It doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, because I'm gonna hydro dip this part, so that's gonna just cover up and it's gonna blend in real nice. So I'm not worried about that. I just want to get like a nice, really nice layer. Ooh. Don't do what I just did. I just dripped it a little bit. That's because you get too close. Try not to get too close to the deck. Try to get a good distance. I don't know what I was doing there. So far the base is looking good. I'm just gonna let it dry for right now, and then once it dries we'll start the head tube and start hydro dipping. So instead of using the gray for the hydro dip, I'm gonna use the matte black instead, because I just came up with a better idea that's gonna look way cooler. Is because with the chameleon color, it stands out more with the matte black. So I'm gonna have matte black like stripes in between the hydro dip. So I spray this over it, and you can still see the pink and the blue, but you see the oil slick design on the black. I mean, it sounds sick in my head, so hopefully it turns out what I planned it to, because we're not gonna use the gray, but we're gonna use these ones right here. My 3 colors. So I got my 3 colors, and now we're gonna start this process in the water. So set this down. I'm going to start with, I'm probably going to start with pink first. There's the sugar right there. Almost running out of black. So for preference, have them open, so you can get to them quick, because it does dry pretty fast in the water. So let's get started. Black. Oh, well, black didn't turn out how I wanted it to. This. See, so now we got like a cool little design going on. I'm gonna use a little more paint. try to spray it lightly because it does tend to splash. You don't want to get it on your clothes, because it is a bitch to take off. Okay, so now that I have that, give it a little tap. This is just gonna like give it a cool little design in the water. So now that you have that, we're gonna grab our deck and then we're gonna hydro dip it now. Just shake it around like this. You shake it. See how it leaves those sort of bubbles in the paint? That's what that sandpaper's for. Sandpaper's gonna be to fix all these little bubbles and stuff. So now we're gonna set it here, let it dry. Put that little raggy right there, set it right here. Let it dry off. Probably put something up here. Leave that there. Put another one just so it doesn't fall. I'm gonna have to repaint this because I got it off my hands. So that's basically what it looks like right now, but see how it's bubbling? That's what we're gonna fix right now with the sandpaper. So what I'm doing right now is I have like a little rag or like a napkin, and I'm just kind of tapping it down to kind of push down the paint and get the water out of the paint and push it down so it sits better and there's no like no bubbles in the paint. So just kind of dab it down gently, not too much. And try to make sure you go directly down on it because you don't want to smudge the bubbles. You just want to get the water out of it. So we're just smudging it. You just want to tap them down just to get like a good, nice surface. Just do it all around. Everywhere you hydro dipped, just do that to it, because that's gonna be the way to do it. It might look ugly at first because it's all bubbly and stuff, but once you wet sand it, it's gonna look a lot cleaner. That's like a main thing with hydro dipping, is a lot of people do it, but they just don't do it right. And I'm just tired of seeing those kind of videos and people not liking how their hydro dipping turned out. So I'm showing you how to do it the right way, boys. See how like the paint's bubbling up right there? That's what we're trying to like get out. See? Now it's flat. Trying to get it out. And that's pretty much it. That's all you have to really do. Just make sure you get it all the way around, everywhere on the deck. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Just make sure you get all the little last bubbles. And then once you do, just let it sit and dry. Another thing is go to my sponsors page on Instagram, Drop In Scooters. They make all sorts of parts for all skilled riders, street, park, beginner, and intermediate, pro, anything you want, dude. They make it. So go to their page, follow them, go to their website, They post YouTube videos, they post pictures of like me. I'm a sponsored rider for them and all my other teammates. So they make a lot of good stuff, a lot of good products. There's my oldest slick bars, all that stuff. So go check them out, go follow them, go subscribe to their YouTube channel. They make everything and they're very strong parts. I agree, and from personal experience, I love their parts. And I'm not just saying that because I'm sponsored by them. I'm saying that because I've ridden their parts and I'm a hard rider, and they last me really long. They're really strong, really durable, and really light. So go check their page out and go check my page out too. Is Penny_321. I'm always posting YouTube videos, scooter content, and just tips and DIY and all that other stuff. So go follow me on Instagram, subscribe to my YouTube channel, subscribe to this channel if you like these type of videos or enjoy scootering and stuff like that. So yeah, hit that like button, subscribe, and hit the post notification so you get updated every time I upload a video or whatever. So yeah, show some love, boys. So now I'm gonna apply the chameleon color. I ended up not wet sanding it, just the fact that it came out way better than I thought, and just dabbing it down with the napkin really helped it a lot. So I mean, if yours came out really bubbly, then you will have to wet sand it, but in my case I didn't have to wet sand it because it came out a lot better than I thought by just dabbing it out. So when you're doing it, try to dab it out as well as possible with a napkin or something of sort to get it to this. But right now I'm going to spray the chameleon color and see what's up with it. So this is a really sparkly paint. As you can see, it changes colors and shifts. It's really cool. It's just a clear coat. It's literally just pearl, just different pearl sparkles. It's not like an actual color. You could only get this effect with matte black, so keep that in mind. This isn't just an actual paint that you spray it on any color and it turns out this way. It has to be matte black to get this exact same color, so keep that in mind. What the heck, I guess I'll do this part too. See if I can get a little bit of sparkles in it too. It's not gonna make a huge difference. It's just gonna have a light sparkle to it. But see, it looks better with a gloss coat. Look, see, it's starting to be really bright. It's starting to look really sick. So that looks a lot better. You can see color shifts. So we're gonna let this dry, and then once it dries, I'm gonna flip it over and do the whole bottom part. So yeah. So I let the deck dry. It's already dried, so it's not wet anymore or anything. It's just completely dry. It looks pretty sick. So it's just a color shift. Changes colors from the different angles you look at it. On the pink, you can see like the sparkles all the way around. So yeah, it came out pretty good. I like the color scheme. Came out really good, so I guess I'll do like a little photo shoot edit type of thing so you guys can get better view of it. So yeah, I'll do that. So if you guys enjoyed that video, hit that subscribe button, like, please share. I do make videos like this every week or so. So I'm doing like DIYs, scooter videos, just riding street, or just a bunch of videos that involve skate park related content. So if you guys like that or you enjoyed this video, please hit that subscribe button, help me out, and hit that post notifications so you get alerted every time I upload a video. I might do a giveaway. I might just give this away. I don't know, because I mean, I have no need for it. So yeah, and if you're looking for anything scooter related, go to my sponsors, www.dropinscooters.com. They have a wide selection of all sorts of scooter parts, and just for any skilled rider, beginner, intermediate, pro, any sort of parts, really light, really durable, really strong. So go check them out at Drop-In Scooters. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Like and subscribe to this video, and yeah, stay tuned.